Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome to week 13, I believe. I skipped week 12, unfortunately, because I was very busy last week, but here we are back in week 13. I didn't do too well last week, was an off week, but that's okay. We're going to come back here with some very good picks. We are right now watching the Giants game. It is fourth down in the red zone, so they're about to kick a field goal for the beginning of the game, so I'm going to get these done. Obviously, I'm a Lions and Texans fan, as we already know, so I already picked the Lions in my league. They won by 3 points this afternoon. Beautiful. Finally, we broke the streak of Thanksgiving. We haven't won in a while. Finally, over I think it was 8 years. We finally won. So give me Lions there. Was going to take them anyways. Doesn't matter. This game here was debating picking the Giants because Drew Lock is at quarterback. However, it's at home. Dallas is going to win this game, I think. They're about to kick the field goal. Going to pick them right before they get it. And they make the field goal. So it's 3-0 Cowboys at the beginning of the game. Let's see where that goes. But anyways, give me the Cowboys there. Gonna be some pretty good quick picks here. Alrighty, let's move along here. Packers, Dolphins. Honestly, I'm picking the Packers. It's in Lambeau. Going to be cold. Dolphins can't win in the cold. That's honestly, Packers are a better team. They are on a roll, but I think that this roll ends only because of the placement that they're in, the matchup that they have to play. It's going to be a really hard game in Green Bay. I think Green Bay just wins the game. Give me the Packers. Let's move along. And we got Friday game. These are all three Thursday right today. And tomorrow we have one game for the Friday. What is it? Black Friday game. We got the Chiefs and the Raiders. Give me the Chiefs at home to beat the Raiders. Last year the Raiders upset them. I did pick that, which was kind of funny, just because I hate the Chiefs. But anyways, I think that the Chiefs are going to kick their ass. The Raiders are not even close to as good as they were last year. They weren't even that good last year, but they were better than this year. Way better. They're 2-9, I think, right now, and they were almost 500 at the end of the season last season. So yeah, we'll see if they can do that with a win against the Chiefs. I don't think so. So yeah, give me the Chiefs in this one. Mahomes wins, and yeah, they barely beat the Panthers. Pretty close game last week, but they ended up winning because, Mahomes magic. Let's move along to my Texans. Alrighty, let's move along. Here we're in Jacksonville. We lost to the Titans last week in Houston. We're going on the road now for another divisional opponent. We could lose. I'm honestly kind of sad about what's going on in their season. We were 7-3 at some point. Now 7-5, obviously 2 in a row. We've dropped. We should have had last week. We need this week if we even want to make the playoffs in a way, because we have a lot of tough competition coming up, especially with Tennessee on the last week in Tennessee. Now that we've lost to them, I'm a little scared more about that game. I thought we'd win at home and maybe sweep them, but now, we lost that one. So anyways, give me the Texans, though, on the road. I think we'll get enough done. Nico's obviously been back for a week now, so I think he will be thrown 2 more, and we will win that game. Our defense will play a little bit better than last week because that was pretty depressing. Let's move on to the 1 o'clock games. Sorry, that's the 1 o'clock game on Sunday, the first one. Here's another one. We got the Falcons, Chargers. I honestly don't know what to pick here. Falcons have lost 2 straight. They just got the bye back at home. I originally had picked the Falcons, but I think even with J.K. Dobbins out, I think Gus Edwards comes in, picked up at my fantasy. I think that they're going to run the ball, keep doing what they do. Justin Herbert's a fantastic quarterback, and I honestly think he's just going to do a little bit more than Kirk Cousins in this game, especially I think Darnell Mooney might be out. They still have Drake London, I know. Still have Kyle Pitts, but they just don't use them. And I think this is going to be another upsetting game for the Falcons fans. So give me the Chargers. It will be a very close game. I do believe this, but I do think that the Chargers will edge them out at the end. So give me the Chargers away. It's a hard pick. I really want to pick the Falcons, but I'm not. So let's just move along here. Now here's a good game. I pick an upset here. We've got the Bengals versus the Steelers at home in Cincinnati. I think the Bengals win this game. They're 4-7. The only chance really to start their season is now. Continue to hopefully make a push. They can only end 10-7 or 9-8 now, so they've got to make a push now, especially with a big game against the Steelers. And Steelers are on the road with a loss to the Browns last week. They're going on the road again for another divisional opponent. I think they lose this game because of that factor. I know they have I know they have all the talent they do, but I do believe that the Joe Burrow, with the way they've been playing on offense, I think their defense is going to tighten up this week. Finally, hopefully. If they don't, I can't keep picking the Bengals. But anyways, I think that they do that this week. Get the W at home and give the Bengals some motivation to play for, because it's ridiculous that they're 4-7. They shouldn't be 4-7. Joe Burrow is playing out of his mind, and yeah. So give me the Bengals in a massive upset. I really hope this happens. Let's see what happens. It'll be a good Sunday. We've got a lot of good games. There's another good game. We've got the Vikings and Cardinals. I think the Vikings, after 3 games away, winning all of them, come back home and win again. They just know how to win. They just understand what they need to do. Even when Jefferson doesn't get the ball a lot, everyone else does. Everyone eats, as he said. Everyone eats if I can eat. But if everyone doesn't eat, I'm eating. So it doesn't matter what they do. I think the Vikings get this W. The Cardinals lost last week, and I think they lose again. They should have beaten the Seattle Seahawks. They did not. And that's honestly a big reasoning on why I'm not picking them. If they beat the Seahawks, maybe I pick them. But give me the Vikings at home to get the W. Now let's move along. Now this is a really hard game. Only me and my wife are picking the Patriots in this one. Patriots-Colts. And the Colts lost last week to the Lions at home. Big loss to the Lions. I don't know. They won the week before against the Jets at home. Very close. I picked the Jets. Jets lost. It's a hard matchup. Patriots coming off the bye at home. Or not off the bye. They lost last week. But coming back home on Thanksgiving. They're using very nice jerseys. I just have some feeling that the Patriots upset the Colts. If I'm wrong, it's probably going to fuck me over in my league. So amazing. But give me the Patriots here. I really believe in Drake May this week. I don't know why. Something about Thanksgiving for the States. I'm not in the States, obviously. I'm in Canada, but yeah, I don't know. Something about this. I just feel like the Patriots get the W here. I don't know why. I probably will be biting my word Sunday. I think I will lose this game, but if I don't, I got my friends, and that's fucking amazing, right? But I also got that Bengals game, so I've got two really hard games coming up, and I don't know what to pick, really. But they're already in, so I got to just pray for those teams to do good, right? So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Now let's move along. The Jets taking on the Seahawks, and I originally took the Jets because the Seahawks don't travel well. It could be a little colder in New York. Seattle is used to a little bit of cold since they are, a little bit northern in the States, but I don't know. I was going a lot of things in my head, but I do believe the Seahawks defense is good enough to outplay Aaron Rodgers and kill him. I think they're going to kill him on the fly. I don't think they're going to get many points because he can't run out of the pocket. So the second he can't get anyone open, he's down, and that's what I've been watching all season. I can't pick him anymore, and I'm done picking them. Give me the Seahawks to win this game. Let's move along here. We've got only, 6 more games to go. Let's see what we pick here with the Redskins and the Titans. And finally, the Commanders are changing their name back to the Redskins as of hopefully the next couple seasons. They're bringing the jersey back. They're bringing all that back, and that's amazing to hear because all that woke bullshit was pissing me off because the Redskins have been a team in the league forever, and their logo's iconic to any indigenous person. So anyways, it's fucking ridiculous they got rid of it, but I'm happy it's coming back. With that being said, give me the Redskins at home to beat the Titans and revenge me because I shouldn't have lost last week. The Texans should have taken care of business, and they didn't at home. And anyways, give me the revenge game, please, Redskins. I would appreciate that. Let's move along. Panthers, Bucks. I want to pick the Panthers. They've been playing very well recently. Bryce Young's playing very well, which I'm kind of happy for him, to be honest, because they did not do well last season, comparably to my Texans, obviously. Buccaneers, it's a divisional game, but I do believe the Bucks are going to kick their ass a little bit. I don't know. I think they'll come out strong, both of them, but I think that the Buccaneers will end up winning the game, and hopefully by at least a touchdown, because I would like that. I don't know. I need to have more confidence in this Bucs team to keep picking them, and I'm picking them this week, and if they lose, then I don't know what they're doing. They have a free division to win. The Falcons aren't playing very well. I think they're going to lose this week and go down to 6-6, and so they would be 6-6 as well if they win this week. And it's an easier matchup than most teams. So yeah, give me the Buccaneers here, and let's move along to the last 4 games. We're almost at the game of the year or the week. Sorry, there would have been 2 in my opinion, but now there's only really 1, and I'll explain that in a second. Here we are. We got the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Saints. Saints are at home. I wanted to pick the Saints on a 2-game winning streak. I've actually picked them both weeks. They've won. However, the Rams are just a little too strong. That defense is a little too good. The offense is a little too good. I know it's on the road, but they have lost 2 games. They lost. They're going to win this week. That's how they were. They just keep going back and forth and back and forth. They're going to win this week. Take care of business on the road, and yeah, hopefully they will make the playoffs. I'm hoping. I like the Rams, so I hope they make the playoffs, but we'll see what happens. It's a 4-way. It's really close in their division, so we're gonna have to see who ends up winning it. But I do believe the Rams may just pull it off if they can, beat the Seahawks and beat all the teams they obviously got to beat. So let's see if they can start that this week. Let's see. Alrighty, now game of the week, one of the games of the year potentially, because it could be a Super Bowl matchup. We got the Ravens at home taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Crazy teams. Amazing on Monday night against the Chargers. I'm happy I picked them. Picked against them on Sunday night against the Rams. Proved me wrong. Saquon had a world record in the NFL for rushing yards in a game. So I have them in fantasy. Amazing. 41 points. Beautiful. But I fucked myself over by not picking them. But anyways, give me the Ravens. I think that they're going to take care of business at home. They're going to go back home. They're going to have a good strategy. Both of the best running backs in the league are 1v1ing here. Obviously not, but 1v1ing. But you know what I mean. Facing off. But I do believe Derrick Henry wins this one. Saquon's been playing out of his mind. I do agree. I'm an idiot, I think, to not be picking them, but I think that they go on the road, they finally lose. They've won like 7 straight or 6 or something. I don't know what it is. I think they finally lose a game, and it's got to be the Ravens. They're too strong. The defense is starting to pick it up. Let's see what happens. This is going to be an amazing fucking game at 4:25. Should have been Sunday night or Monday night, but they never know how to pick them. So, anyways, give me the Ravens at home to get the W against the Eagles. Let's move along here to the final 2 games. This would have been another, game of the year kind of thing. Could have been a Super Bowl matchup. Bills, 49ers. Still can if the 49ers can pick up the season after losing this week, because they will get killed by the Bills at home. Bills are going to kill them. Brock Purdy might not be playing. If Brock Purdy plays, I may have switched my pick, but I can't anyway, so I'm sticking with the Bills. However, if Brock Purdy plays, they could win, and I would be honestly love to see that, because it would be fucking cool, because, I mean, hey, I want them to make the playoffs, so, yeah. Hopefully they can do something, right? So anyways, but I think the Bills will kick their ass, so give me the Bills there, and let's move along. And here we go. We had the snow, one of the snowiest games I've got to watch, at least. I've seen a lot of them, but this one was amazing. Browns beat the Steelers last week. Picked the Steelers, should have picked the Browns. Didn't think about it. At home in Cleveland, wasn't cool. Wasn't going through my brain. Doesn't matter. Lost that game. But anyways, Broncos at home have been playing amazing. 7-5. Bo Nix is looking crazy. He goes on the road in divisional matchups and still wins by 10. Crazy against the Raiders. I know the Raiders aren't a good team, but you still win by 10 on the road in a divisional matchup. That's amazing. The kids should get Rookie of the Year. I hope he does over Jaden Daniels. We'll see what ends up happening. With that being said, I love Jameis Winston. He's one of my favorite people in the world, one of my favorite people to watch. He's just so happy, so sweet. What a good guy, but I'm going to have to go with the Broncos. I love Jameis Winston, but I just don't think they win it this week. I just can't. I can't pick against the Broncos. They're just on a roll, and I think they keep rolling on. So that's my last pick there. Every team's playing this week. We ain't got no bye week to talk about, so it's pretty fun. I can't lie. Anyways, happy Thanksgiving to anybody in the States. No one watches my videos, really, but anyways, you have a good day. I love everybody who watches my videos. Y'all take care, and take care. Yep, have a good night. Cheers.